Let's go. 2 game shows in one day. Let's rock. So this is going to end up being the PC gaming show, primarily showing PC games. It says that they're going to end up showing 45 plus, 45 plus like never before seen trailers and junk, which doesn't necessarily mean 45 different individual games we haven't seen.
Good things come to those who
wait. But excited for this one because the PC show is usually really good and ends up showing like
in just a few moments, and we got dozens of new games.
Okay, can this guy stop talking? And ends up showing us like really good, like it's PC, so there's a lot less like corporation involved. It's usually just, hey, want to see good games? Here you go, bud. But yeah, hi guys. I was actually just in the process of time-stamping the Xbox Bethesda show. I didn't get to finish it in time. I got to about an hour, so I'll finish that up after this, and then I should probably be able to make that stream public, and then I'll have to timestamp this one, and then probably go to the gym, so it'll take a while before this publishes on the channel. But you guys are here early anyway, so it doesn't matter. Blah, excuse me. Uh-oh. I didn't get water before the show. Oh well. What is this disgusting... Oh, closed captioning? Wait, what is this crap on my screen?
Welcome to the PC Gaming Show 2022. I'm Day 9 still. One of your hosts, joined again by
there we go.
Mika Burton.
I've never seen that.
While we may look like elaborate Unreal Engine renders, we are here in the flesh, as is the hardware, bringing you the best and brightest in the world of PC gaming.
Over the next 2 hours, we are going to showcase a metric ton.
2 hours. Jesus, I didn't want it to be that long a show. Oh well.
A few surprises along the way, and you, the folks at home, might even be able to win yourself a fancy computer if you play your cards right.
It's probably 2 hours because these two don't shut up.
Things ended quite literally explosively.
Yeah.
There was a robot who tried to destroy the human race, electrocuted me. I think I died.
Oh no, are they gonna end up squeezing in like all this cinematic crap?
Robot apocalyptic stuff, just minus the overbearing.
I don't want that garbage.
Yeah,
I just want to see the games, man.
Anyway, wasn't he supposed to come back for this show for like Revenge of the DevBot?
Well, he's dead.
That's why it's gonna take 2 hours long. Oh man, okay.
I would say he's in a better place.
I already saw it, Vitor. I was reacting to the
that's pretty dark for a start
to the Xbox show, and then they showed the new Minecraft game, and it was really cool. It looked dope.
In a parallel reality.
All right, so you're telling me there's actually a multiverse?
According to the writer, who told me this 5 minutes before we went live.
Look, guys, Minecraft gassed in the back. Maybe they're gonna announce some Minecraft stuff. Why are they in a like department store?
Oh, and we are
like they're in my back garage right now. What the hell does this have to do with PC gaming?
By putting the spotlight on something near and dear to our hearts. PC gaming.
And so, without any further ado, it's time for...
So they actually got a new Minecraft game coming out called Minecraft Legends, which is like a third-person strategy action game. It actually looks really dope. All right, I guess they're opening cold with whatever the hell this is, huh? How's is the volume okay, by the way, guys? I haven't maxed out, but it seems like their volume is really quiet. Maybe this trailer is really quiet. I can't hear it at all. Either way, Final Fantasy VII Sword, okay. I don't know what this is. It looks... I don't know if I want to say interesting, but... I'm really surprised that they're showing this as their first game, though. Oh god, that sounds like licensed music. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta mute it. It's okay, we can barely hear it anyway, right? I mean, if this is a Souls-like game, I might be down for this. It looks interesting. It's just weird that they're opening with this. That's kind of the thing about it being a PC game show, is it means it is going to be hit or miss, because without these being exclusive games, it means that it's just going to be kind of all over the place. Sorry it's muted again, guys, but can't take the risk. Solstice. Alright. Day 1 Xbox Game Pass. I don't know what that was, but alright. Comes out this year, though. Sweet. Show us gameplay. Trailer's not gonna sell me. Oh, look, it's not even a PC exclusive. They're advertising it for consoles. Register now for early PC demo access. I mean, if it showed gameplay, maybe I would, but I'm not interested because you didn't show me anything. Okay. Ah, God. Oh. Not gonna lie, this looks kind of fun. Clearly it's co-op. It's like, it looks like Castle Crashers, man. I wonder if it's made by the same devs. Except it looks like every level is taking part in like a enclosed area. Rotwood. Oh, that's it. Okay. Do they think anyone cares about the early access enough that they had to do that little gag? They're certainly starting out pretty slow, huh? Like, PC gamers, do they think that this is what PC gamers want to see? I don't know. I mean, this does look like an interesting game. It's just I'm not a fan of tactics games. I just thought they would come out with a bang, like show us something that was gonna get people like hooked immediately, right? But I guess the PC show isn't like set up the same as like Nintendo Directs or Xbox and stuff. In a couple days, more importantly, we actually got a Capcom event. And then we should get an announcement for a Nintendo Direct anytime now, because they always have one in June. Why are they spending so much time on this trailer? Like, but I'm excited for the Capcom event because they're gonna probably show more gameplay of Resident Evil 4 Remake. Tactical Breach Wizards. Oh, I didn't even realize they were wizards because I was just zoning out with this game. Cool. Wizards.cool. Yeah, that's...
You just saw Tactical Breach Wizards.
Are you already talking?
Sorcery and SWAT team strategy from the makers of Gunpoint and Heat Signature. My strategy, personally, is very simple. Breach, bang, clear, magic missile, dramatic flourish, abra, cadaver. Get it? Cadaver, dead body. Anyway. Next, we have a solution to the age-old problem of not having time to read and play video games. Just do both at the same time, obviously. Star Wars Industries has you covered with their sci-fi thriller inspired by Stanislaw Lem's novel, The Invincible. So here's your first...
Let me guess, a visual novel game?
Gameplay footage.
Just starting out slow, huh? Yeah, 2 hours of this, like, goddamn, dude. Gosh. It's gonna be a slow one, guys. Why am I streaming 2 hours of this instead of Trove? Oh, God.
You came here yourself, so what are you expecting, huh?
You've set up a field camp down there.
Yes, ma'am.
So I didn't expect you to have a second one here.
Really?
Sit here and don't dare move. What are you doing here?
No, what I was saying about Capcom is in a couple days we're gonna have the Capcom gaming event. It's not today. That's gonna be, oh, I don't have the link open right now, but I'll check later. I think it's in a couple days, though. If Nintendo follows their usual schedule, we should actually see the Nintendo Direct next week, which would be really cool. I just hope we see anything on Metroid.
The radiation level is growing.
What the hell is this, man?
It's starting to get interesting.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that, Doctor.
Any game you're looking forward to out of this PC game show? Not particularly. I'll be surprised if we see anything that's interesting, honestly. takes quite a bit to sell me, as you probably already noticed with the Xbox show. I was just so critical about everything. What the hell is this? Why are they spending... This is why this show is 2 hours, dude, because they're spending so much time showing each individual game when it's like, bruh, it's a walking sim. I don't need to see more of this to know I'm not interested.
How many of those did they... Is it active?
Dead.
You know what? This trailer's gonna go on for like 20 minutes. I gotta get some water.
Wait, someone's here. Astrogator, they're dead.
So you found someone. Fortunately, such unpleasant discoveries are indispensable to the mission.
I didn't let that thought get to me. I was counting on this meeting very much. At worst, it could have been another
It's
abandoned
still
place,
going?
but not this.
But what exactly?
What the heck, man?
That's a good question. I'm getting into the recorder.
I legit am half considering just not reacting to this. Like, this is one of those shows where I should be reacting to it after the fact, because then we can skip.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know if I want to sit through 2 hours of this, guys.
With a beam of antimatter.
How subtle. Did you
I mean, I guess we're just sitting here chilling, but...
I'm looking at it now.
Oh, there was another Silk Song trailer while I was gone? Oh, so they showed another one? Bruh, as if they showed a Silk Song trailer on the Xbox showcase and didn't even have like a trailer for, or a release date for it.
Yasna, do you hear me?
Yes. My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Can you continue?
Yes.
Suddenly, all of those cringe moments in the Xbox event aren't looking so bad, huh?
Actually, there's nothing here that I haven't seen before. There are a lot of metal bushes that were near our camp. The lower parts of the bushes are...
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with the Nintendo Direct. I'm excited for it, but I don't think they're gonna show us much of Breath of the Wild, maybe a little bit. But they know we're already sold on it anyway, so they don't need to show us anything. Is this a full playthrough? Seriously, dude, like, what the hell, man? Nobody cares!
One of the robots carrying containers with research material. It took the container, but never left that place.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Goes in circles using the same path.
Yep, Breath of the Wild 2 is 2023. We got a lot of stuff coming out next year.
You must have broken his loop.
I just hope they give us a proper trailer for Metroid Prime 4.
Never mind.
That would be dope.
Followed.
Or anything to do with Metroid, frankly speaking. But knowing Nintendo, it'll probably be a bunch of indie games no one cares about, and then Splatoon 3, which nobody cares about.
Fuck. It's getting up.
Jesus Christ. This game is so slow that they have to make cuts in their video. Like, how did they afford this long segment? Like, did they pay for this, or...
Yasna, are you alive?
Yes, it's fucked up the robot.
Oh, it fucked up the robot. Okay, well, now I can swear, too. Jesus, this is so boring, dude.
Take care of our people, Novik.
Oh, it's done. Oh, thank God. At least it's gonna be easy as hell to timestamp this video.
Take a pit stop at the nearest dungeon to prove that chivalry isn't dead.
Oh, good. They're gonna show Chivalry 2, even though that game's already out.
And it'll all make sense momentarily when you see these next 4 games, especially when you hear from our friends at Tripwire Interactive. Roll that beautiful footage.
You? No,
Sega.
you don't have what it takes. You'll be back here too scared to try again.
Sonic.
Because the dungeon will turn you into lunch meat. Unless you're way tougher than you look.
Yeah, I think it's Sonic, guys.
The guns, the turrets, the upgrades. But what you really need
Please don't.
is guts and skills.
Is this really what I think it is? Oh, never mind. I don't know what this is. Okay. Oh. Licensed music. Muted. Be the only one to play, you mean? Why would I play this when Diablo 4 is already on the way? Actually, it looks interesting. If it's free to play, maybe then I would play it with my buddies. But it probably isn't. Not bad. Endless Dungeon? Yeah. I'll take it. That looks fun. I gotta be careful. I'm stuck in a negative mood right now. What is this? Is this an F1 mobile game? What the hell?
Welcome to F1 Manager 2022.
Oh, okay.
F1 simulation.
Please don't spend 20 minutes on this. Like, I love F1, but please, God.
Battling it out for a chance to be the next world champion. Choose your team and drive every decision that leads to you making your
Jacko, world champion, please.
Hopefully, the podium. Winning championships depends on your ability to make the right calls on and off the track. During races, you'll mastermind strategy, plan tire stints for each driver,
game
make
graphics
kind of
look
when necessary.
bad.
Issue driver call-outs, such as instructing them to attack or defend, manage their
Like this
time,
is
battery usage,
bad,
or
dude.
even to avoid battling a teammate.
Now suddenly, you know what? Suddenly that Forza Motorsport and its realistic grass is actually looking pretty good.
Between race weekends, you'll control every detail of your team from your state-of-the-art headquarters. Hire best-in-class staff to work across your aerodynamics and engineering teams and put them to the task to develop your car and prepare new parts for upcoming races.
Do they really think people are interested in
Optimize your
this?
finances to keep the board happy, improve and maintain your facilities, and scout talent from F2 and F3 to try and ensure future success. They say knowledge is power. Keeping a close eye on a plethora of realistic data will help give you the edge. From the finer details of how car parts affect overall performance, to a track's expected grip level, to the condition of your wind tunnel.
Look at this. I guess that's why they didn't end up spending any time developing the graphics in-game, because it's literally just a menu simulator. Look at this. Even the in-game, you're just seeing a whole bunch of crap in the menus.
Between drivers and engineers, and race commentary from David Croft and Karun Chandok. While broadcast-style presentation showcases 2022's...
Yeah, it's pretty in-depth, but...
real trackside and onboard camera angles.
I just don't care about these types of games.
Management menus and intuitive controls will drive the...
And even with all of this stuff, it's like, bruh, this isn't the part that I care about with F1.
Strategy in F1 Manager 2022.
I mean, I guess, you know what? I'll say it's better than, like, the Football Manager games and stuff. Like, at least this is more interesting, but seriously. Can we move it along? Thank you.
Hey everyone, after 1 year of
Chivalry 2, yeah, there it is.
The size of the game, and now we're excited to bring even more knights onto the battlefield. Because today, right now, Chivalry 2 is out on Steam with crossplay between all platforms. This is our biggest update to the game yet, and it brings players to an all-new desert.
Oh, okay, so that's why it was releasing on Steam.
Horses into Chivalry 2 in mounted combat. We want to thank our community for making the game the success that it's been so far, and if you haven't played it yet, now is the best time to check out Chivalry 2. Take a look at our...
It's actually 40% off on Steam. I considered getting it just because it'd be fun to play with friends, but...
This rebellion.
But yeah, this game was already out for a long time. It's just that it launched on Steam. Like, I'm pretty sure it was on Epic for like a year or something.
Now Tenosha rises from the south.
They're gonna spend a long time on this one too, aren't they? I don't know, man. I'm just in the wrong mood right now. Like, they're setting up terrible pacing for this show. I really didn't want it to be 2 hours long. I would have rather had 2 hours of Xbox games.
Forces will crash and break against the bulwark.
That looks pretty funny, though. I like Ragdoll. Makes my brain go burr. Alright, you know what? If we're gonna be sitting here for a long time, we gotta get a nice comfy lean going on. It's so blurry.
They
They gotta turn off the motion blur if they're gonna end up doing these trailers, yo.
Cities will fall. Their people will bleed.
No, this isn't VR. It's just really in-depth first-person melee combat.
Will never end.
But it's pretty funny, because it's like really intense combat, but also goofy at the same time.
Live from Quebec City. Really glad to be here today for the PC gaming show. We'll be showing the first trailer for our game, Deceive Inc. It's a multiplayer competitive spy game where you get to use social stealth, high-tech gadgets, and
Oh, so Among Us, you mean?
to try and get the upper hand. We've had the chance of working with Tripwire Presents on the project, so this is only the beginning. Please follow us on social media at Play Deceiving to learn more. We'll be releasing the game in early 2023 on PC, Xbox Series S and X, and PS5. Thank you so much.
But not
and
PS4?
let's enjoy the trailer.
Good afternoon, agents. Your mission is simple. Infiltrate the frozen coral underwater hotel and retrieve the blueprint of a powerful weapon. As you know, Deceive Inc.'s company policy is to
Oh, okay. This actually doesn't look like Among Us.
mission success.
This is more like,
Will get the paycheck.
oh, what the hell is that? I forget what the AR game's called. But it's one of those games where you have like a bunch of bot NPCs and then you're blending into the environment with the bots, which is kind of cool.
Oh, come on. They can't be this fast.
It seems like it's mixing some Among Us stuff in it, but at least it's doing something a bit more interesting.
In the end, I am victorious.
Oh, did Payday do that? I wouldn't know. I never played Payday.
Gotcha.
Is that it?
Right on top.
Gmod?
Outskilled and outgunned.
It can't end like this.
Yeah, maybe. Why did they just have the generic death sound from the Mission Impossible game on N64? Like, okay. I don't know what this is, but I don't want it. I'm sorry.
Really?
Oh, and it's got prop hunt. Oh, so it's just prop hunt. That's literally all it is. It's just instead of only props, you have NPCs you can hide as too. Okay, then I could get behind that. That looks kind of fun. I didn't know it was gonna end up being like that. All right. What I do like about it, I will say that, is it's prop hunt without the hunters versus props. It seems like you're like the hunter is the prop, so that's kind of an interesting twist. Oh Lord.
Have a reoccurring dream that you really wish would come true?
Yeah, like skipping through the show.
A flight of unicorns and a Valkyrie army on Pegasuses, but you know yours may be different. But you know somehow I doubt it.
Pegasi, excuse me.
With the PC builders at iBuyPower to bring a very different dream to life. My dream PC room. Unfortunately, there's bad news for me. I don't get to keep it. But very good news for one of you. We're going to be giving the entire contents of this room away to a lucky winner watching the show. So let's
the contents, not the room. Obviously, you're not gonna have the space for this, but big ass launch or sponsorship crap.
As you can see, the mad geniuses at iBuyPower have built an absolute doozy. The first thing you'll notice is that height Y60 case with its wraparound tempered glass panels. This thing is built from the ground up to display the
glass cases are so freaking heavy, dude.
Into a desktop machine. And let's face it, if you've managed to bag a serious graphics card in these dry times, you owe it to the silicon gods to show it off properly. Okay, the case and lighting looks dope, but for this to be a true dream PC, we need more than just state-of-the-art drip. Luckily, the substance matches the style. So let's check out the guts of our dream PC, and trust me, there's plenty.
I hate that camera angle, like that dumb artsy angle where it's like, what are you looking at? You're looking at a camera.
Be disappointed with an overclocked RTX 3090 from Gigabyte, right? This 24GB monster of a GPU packs the
already got one. Thank you.
And the power to smash through any game you throw at it.
No, it doesn't. It does not have the power to mash any game.
But any superstar needs some.
There's lots and lots of games that just are unoptimized pieces of crap that don't run.
12900KS with 32GB.
Oh my god, that CPU though.
RAM and 2 terabytes of seriously fast SSD storage.
That was a very small amount of RAM.
The perfect support team. Whew, that is a whole lot of PC. But Mika, you may greedily wonder, what about the peripherals? Well, animal lovers, we got you covered, because the Height Eclipse wireless headset comes in plush vegan leather trim with a 30-hour battery life and competition-grade 2.4 gigahertz connection. And you noisy typers are going to love the clicky-clacky mechanical keyboard that comes with it. Oh, I'm
That
sorry,
keyboard's
what was
dirty?
RGB? Well, of course! The keyboard and mouse both light up like Atlantic
That mouse
City
is
on a
dirty
Saturday
too.
night.
Like, these are not out of the
And yeah,
box.
you can turn
It looks
off
like
so
someone's
you can
been
actually
using them or like putting
You can
skin
find out more
follicles on
about this
them.
gear feature today
Like,
over at iBuyPower.com, but I know what you really want to know. The info on how to win this beastly setup.
so, all right, this is what happens when we're not watching the Microsoft show, because they have to have sponsors. It's not a corporation thing. So unfortunately, this is what we gotta suffer through, guys.
There, you'll find a complete
The thing that sucks about it is that even when they're showing the games, it sounds like it's a sponsor segment.
As well as the eligibility rules. Good luck, gamers.
Also, yes, that Blue Yeti microphone is backwards, which is hilarious. She didn't even advertise the Yeti anyway.
But for now, let's get back to the games. From Kepler Interactive and A44 Games comes Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn, an action RPG from the team behind Ashen, where gods and guns collide.
Hurry up. Jesus. Oh my god! We saw this on the Xbox show!
As saviors. Instead, they unleashed a pestilence on our world. No one yet knows if you can kill a god. I, for one,
like,
intend to find out.
I don't need to see it again! Don't get me wrong, okay? This game looks good. It does. But already just saw this, man. And they're gonna try and act like, oh, we're exclusively showing you this. No, you're not. Xbox already showed it. I mean, it looks good, but I thought when they showed it at the Xbox show, like I was thinking like, oh damn, is this Fable? And it's not. It's like the stupidest title I've ever heard. It's like Flintlock, Siege of the Aberrant or something. I don't know. Yeah, maybe they'll show us the Silk Song trailer again too, man. How are we already almost 30 minutes into this? Don't get me wrong. This game, I feel, is much more appropriate to be on the PC show than the Xbox show. It's just, if we're already getting repeat trailers, dude, like, yikes. Big yikes. Are they gonna advertise at the very least that this comes day one Xbox Game Pass? Nope. No, they're not. Oh, there's Game Pass right down there. Okay. Oh my lord. Well, that was a waste of time, but you know what? I'd rather watch this trailer again than whatever that other game was that they showed a full playthrough of.
PC Gaming Show. I'm Derek Bradley, the CEO of A44 Games and creative director of Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn. Flintlock is set in a world ruled by old gods, and so as humanity, you now have the power of black powder and bombs and flintlock rifles to finally overthrow the gods and take the world back.
That's actually a really cool concept. I'm not even kidding.
One of the elite explosives experts of the coalition forces.
Like, that actually sounds really cool, man. You're literally going up against the gods because you have gunpowder. Like, that sounds so freaking cool.
Fox-like companion Inky brings magic to the battlefield. You will have to master a combination of axe combat and gunplay, while your companion Inky uses his magical powers to disrupt enemies. We can't wait to show you more of Flintlock before it's released next year. Head over to our socials for more info, and don't forget to wishlist now on Steam and Epic Games Store.
I don't know what the DNF is, Pastel.
Coming up next, a mysterious new sci-fi game from 11-Bit Studios, the creators of This War of Mine. Hear all about it in our exclusive interview.
What do you mean coming up?
What's next for Outriders from Square Enix and People Can Fly?
Outriders, that game that died.
You look back on high school and think, you know,
why are they giving us an advertisement for what's coming? We're already here.
We're going to want to study up on our next world-exclusive independent game inspired by the Persona series. Choke your health potions now because there is so much more PC gaming show coming your way. Before we go, the folks at Compass Data Centers have a list.
What do you mean before we go?
How much higher is 5G's data capacity compared to current 4G networks? Scan this QR code and answer the question for a chance.
Oh, okay, it's an ad. I didn't realize. Jesus.
Gaming.compassdatacenters.com. Okay.
Oh, the Dungeon Fighters game. Right. Maybe. So the thumbnail of this did actually show TF2, so I wonder if that was just clickbait or not.
You achieve. You win. So should your bank account, because your power shouldn't stop when the game does. Mana is the best gaming rewards debit card where you can earn perks and points by paying and playing. And
imagine a gamer having $4 grand in their bank account.
Like that skin you can't wait to show off. Or your next gear upgrade. So why pay any other way? Pay with mana. Pay with power. Mana. Game the system.
I think the thumbnail showed Max Payne as well, and yeah, old Doom guy, so who knows, we'll see.
From 11-bit studios. The Warsaw-based studio made us cry in this war of mine, make difficult choices in the face of climate apocalypse.
It made you cry? Bruh, cringe.
Encroaching corruption in Children of Morta. The Altar.
The only game that made me cry was
space, in a survival story that is guaranteed to give you an existential crisis.
I don't know.
This
Nothing.
Is a really big moment for this year's
maybe
show.
Final Fantasy back when I was a kid, but not a grown-ass man. We gotta suffer through it, man. There's gonna be one thing in here that's gonna be so good, the whole show's worth it. And here it is. Pixar made you cry? Yes, true. No, that made me mold. Oh god. Okay, well. Oh shit, guys, look! Dude, do you guys realize what this is? It's the new Among Us game. See, look! He's in the red outfit. He's sus. No Among Us. Don't use licensed music. See, look! He's trying to figure out who the imposter is. Oh, they found him! They already found the imposter. Oh no, it's a dead body. So they're doing the interview. Oh my god, and they all look the same too. How will you ever find out who's the imposter, dude? Hey man. Don't take his hand, bro. Or are those two the imposters? Yep. They're about to go on a killing spree, man. Oh god, and it's going online. You'll be able to play in random lobbies. Whoa. What? Add what to wish list? I couldn't even read that. AOERS? Oh, Attlers. There it is at the bottom of the screen. Jesus.
Joining us now to talk about what we just saw all the way from Poland is Tomasz Kasinowicz of 11.
I can't read the text. It was so weird.
And thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. Hello.
All right, now he's going to tell us about Among Us, guys.
Unpack there. We got clones. We got this huge wheel. Tell us, what did we just
Yeah, hey Mango. Hey everyone else tuning in. This show's pretty bad so far, if you're wondering.
The clones.
Hasn't shown much.
Jan, our main character, who's traveling with a group of the Alters, who are the alternative versions of the
Oh,
same
okay,
person.
that's why it's alters.
And
I
they
get
are
it.
going through this distant alien planet.
Honestly, as much as we're memeing, it looks like an interesting concept.
So what's the player's
there was a movie called Moon, I think, that ended up dealing with something similar, where it was clones of himself.
Is to survive and find a way back home. But the thing is,
But I don't know what the gameplay is, so
you need to create those alters, as each one of them have different set of skills and character traits. So these are things necessary for your survival and finding a way back home.
I don't know. Like, you gotta show gameplay, otherwise I don't really care.
Horror, a thriller, a mystery.
No, not really any interesting games. They most of all just showed a couple games that Xbox event already had.
There is this mystery.
And then otherwise there's just been like 30 minutes of ads.
Soul of the character, but what you find there can also be pretty scary. So there are those beats of psychological horror and drama, but then on top of it we have this quite thick layer of surreality. I mean, how surreal would it be to one day, you know, wake up next to a little different alternative version of your
They're gonna spend 20 minutes talking about this game.
With me earlier that man cannot remake himself without suffering, for he is both the marble and the sculptor. How does this quote relate to
Wow,
the
that's so deep. Oh my god.
Quote, it relates directly to the main theme of our game. We as people, we are shaping ourselves every single day with every single decision that we are making. This process, the whole process of becoming who we are, it can be quite painful at times. But in our game, Jan, the main character, he has this unique possibility.
Yeah, I like the Xbox showcase. It was pretty cool.
Himself, but also reshaping himself and numerous times with every single altar that he's creating.
Honestly, it was better than this. It showed a lot of games I wasn't interested in, but I will say at least they looked good. And almost everything, well, no, not almost. Everything Xbox showed is on Game Pass, so you can't knock anything that they show too harshly.
Look at it through the magnifying lenses. But then when we're choosing
Are they still talking?
This is a very contemporary game, and we're taking advantage of what video games are as a medium. So
I'm worried that when they show gameplay, it's gonna be like a side scroller or something.
Non-linearity, in order to put the players in the middle of the experience, and in the end, allow them to create their own stories inside the game.
I wanted to ask a little bit about the relationship of your previous titles to the altars, whether there's any.
Oh right, they had Persona remake coming, or remaster. Yeah, that's right.
Had on this one.
Yeah, Starfield. I guess that's true. They finally showed Starfield, which it just looked like No Man's Sky to me.
Created in line with our
but again, it's with Game Pass, so it's not like it's.
It will make you think even after you stop playing.
This game's from 2018. For Christ's sake, stop talking.
It paved the way for all the future titles. And with Frostpunk, it was taken to another level with the strong focus on the emergent narrative. And now with the altars, we want to follow that path, but we also really want to push the boundaries even further and expand on how we approach meaningful topics.
I'm not saying I might, like, I won't play Starfield. I might try it, but again, it's on Game Pass, so you can't not try it.
Studios for joining us this year.
But I'm not really interested in it.
For Pitium to make it through day 1 to 8. Let's head on over to Mika Burton and keep things rolling like a massive space station.
Thanks, Day9. Honestly, I need to look into getting myself cloned so I can make time to play all of these awesome games we've seen so far.
What games? You showed 5!
I'm legitimately worried about having to eventually fight my clone in single hand-to-hand combat when they steal my life, making me wonder if I was the clone.
Shut up!
Is it really worth it? For video games? Yeah, no, it's totally worth it for video games. Anyway, that's a problem for future Mika. Present Mika is much more interested in what you all have been saying about the show so far. So keep letting
No one said anything about the show other than it sucks.
On all platforms. Now, let's get back to the real reason all here. Cloning. I mean video games.
Jesus, dude. Like, I get it. They gotta have their sponsored segments and crap, but... And here we go with Outsiders! You guys remember Outsiders? Oh, you don't? Right, because the game flopped hard. Also licensed music, so I gotta mute it, sorry. This game flopped, like, the second it came out. It was supposed to be the Destiny killer. And it was just... like, it sucked, dude. So generic, so bad, and now they're pushing, like, some new DLC, and probably gonna have, like, a 30-minute interview. I'm all like pent up because like normally with my routine of life, like I wake up and I go to the gym, but I had to wake up and immediately start streaming the Xbox show, so I haven't gone to the gym yet, so I'm a bit cranky. Oh, cool. Wow, this game, whoa, dude, this is why I buy PC for games like this. Holy shit, dude, this looks so good. I'll take that. No, no. I'll take this over watching Outriders or Outsiders or whatever it's called. At least this has got some nice music and the visuals don't hurt my eyes. Yes, very hard weather. Nah, you guys are trolling, man. This is way better than Outriders. Look at that. Whoa, dude. Whoa, potion craft. Holy shit. I gotta tell my mom.
Sure, when Tiny Build lets you open your own.
Why does he have those earbuds?
You get hailed as a master alchemist, but when I do it, I get a
unless it's a sponsored segment.
About how my cauldron violates our lease agreement. Whatever, it's his loss. But more importantly, folks, we promise you the maximum amount of games humanly possible, and we aim to deliver quite literally.
Okay, he's just wearing them for no reason then. This game is old. This is that Animal Battle Royale, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. This game was pretty cool, don't get me wrong, but it was really cool when they released the trailer for this at the Nintendo Direct last year, because the trailer is just got such a goddamn good soundtrack. That sounds like licensed music to me. Sorry, guys. Oh, it's a tactics game. Okay. Show as many fancy cutscenes as you want, but it's a tactics game. Ooh. Honestly, the end game looks better than the animated cutscene. Oh, it's a card game. Okay. I mean, those games they're kind of a guilty pleasure. I do like these games. But can we please stop with the licensed music now? Oh my god, he's got 4 arms. Nitro Kid. Play the free demo. There you go. You can try it out today. That looks kind of cool, man. As opposed to this, which does not. Bruh, you can't just throw it into Japan theme and think you're gonna sell me on it. Oh god, that samurai does look pretty cool though. It's another tactics game. I guess because PC Show just has such a wide range of genres, I guess this is the segment where they're gonna dedicate towards tactics. They better have some big reveals at the end of this, man. Like, they gotta make something, like, there's gotta be something at the end that makes this whole show worthwhile, man. You know? Alright, cool, I don't care. Doom 3. Oh god, guys, watch out.
Beautiful home.
Sponsored by Tripwire.
Reach out to explore the unknown. Our team of experts presently
Among Us?
in a struggle against the yoke of overregulation. These security and defense innovations allow you to shrink any problem.
What is this, Call of Duty Zombies with clowns?
But we refuse to let these victories go.
What?
We are the future.
Oh, Killing Floor. I was gonna say it looked like Killing Floor. Okay, it's DLC.
And now it's time to give you an exclusive.
He doesn't have his earbuds anymore.
What's next for one of PC gaming's titans of modding, simulation, and scale? Arma 4. Last month, developer Bohemia Interactive kicked things off by releasing Arma Reforger on Steam in early access. This playable prototype will be a foundation for Arma 4. And with it playable on Steam now,
are you guys hyped about Arma 4? I don't know. I don't even know what it is.
This is a series that helped birth the survival genre.
That's like the DayZ game, right? Yeah.
Another little niche genre you may have heard of called Battle Royale. To help us peer into the future for this project, we've got none other than Bohemia Interactive. Thank you so much for joining us. So as of
Cool, I
right
guess.
now,
I don't know.
Reforger
Show
has
us
been out
gameplay,
for
otherwise I
about
don't
a
care.
month. What is it that you've been learning or seeing from players?
At first, we've learned that players like Reforger a lot, and they appreciate the work we've put in.
Look at your boy on the
We
right.
also realized they like.
He looks so
modding a lot,
confused.
and they reviewed this as a key quality of our games. And we were very pleased by the reactions of both our community and the new players who immediately started flooding internet with videos, playthroughs, and praise of our new technology. So we are very glad that the reception was so good.
So there's no doubt players who have been longtime fans of the franchise stepping into Arma Reforger, and I'm curious, what were some of the big challenges of rebuilding that specific Arma feel from the ground up in this brand new engine?
Well, it's a very tricky.
Oh, okay. It's just a new game engine. Big deal.
An ongoing kind of fight. So I'm myself very much on the very purist side of things. So no HUD, no save games, no superficial helpers, and this fight can get very intense even in-house. So I'm the real Arma purist, and I'm on this for 25 years now, so I will keep fighting, but obviously this is part of the fun. So there's always never-ending battle. I think 2 years ago we really struggled to keep it.
I mean, it looks kind of cool, I guess.
Internally preserve our own standards, so do it our own way rather than replicating what's
like it's
because our goal is not
yeah,
to make
the right people and the right server rules could make this fun.
Remain unique.
I'm curious if you can speak to what the main goals of Reforger is, because it's a little unusual compared to
what's that?
releases. I mean, for instance, how much content
God,
would a
there's
player expect if, say, they've been playing Arma 3 for years?
Our goals were, of course, to...
There's another game, I always forget the title of it, but it's another DayZ style game coming out. Pastel, do you remember that one? It's on Steam, and we all kind of saw it. It looked like DayZ, but it was all in a big open world area and stuff.
It may look as a kind of
It kept getting, like,
surface,
there was no release date for it for some dumb reason, but there was a part where it showed them, like, go into
a large public, so it's
got it. Like, they were in a skyscraper in a city, and then there was another area where they went, or another video where they were in a farmland in the jungle or something. Like, God, it's such a forgettable title. I always forget about it. But that one I'm actually excited for, not this.
Your approach to Arma 4 and Arma Reforger, a game that depicts the Cold War.
Yeah, try and find it, Pastel, because I can't search it up right now.
To us, we even live in a very
Why are they still talking? The Day Before, there it is. Yeah, that's one that I would recommend you guys look up if you're interested in a game like this. The Day Before looks like a better version of it, because it's basically an open world zombie game and it's got PvE, PvP. I think that was supposed to come out, is that this year or next year? Maybe it didn't have a release date, but that one actually looked really dope.
Entertainment product. That's fair to admit.
Planned date of March 1st, 2023. Alright, nice. We'll see. I doubt that. Otherwise, there's too many games coming out in March. Please help.
Ambition to portray as a whole very complex.
Why are they still talking?
I would like us to contribute by not just entertaining people, but also educating them on the subject.
Well, we're almost 50 minutes in, guys.
With the International Committee of the Red Cross, and
they're showing footage from 2017 now.
And very important.
Cool.
At least a little.
What's all coming out in March? We're supposed to have the Dead Space remake, Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, Resident Evil 4 remake, and then I guess that the Day Before game as well. There's a couple other games as well, but I'm assuming some of them are going to end up getting delays.
Different things, like
for this year, we've got The Last of Us remake in September, the Callisto Protocol in December, Scorn in October.
So people can easily
did it say Minecraft Legends was this year? Oh, it's Starfield in March as well? Damn.
In the C++ engine, so now they can check the data.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Every single element of the game and go much deeper.
Yeah, they're talking about Arma Reforger. I don't know why.
It'll be super exciting.
Now, I wanted to ask a little bit about performance, because anyone who's played Arma knows that it can get really...
Could you imagine if they had this show, like the future of entertainment would allow us to vote to skip this and tell them to move on?
Performance leading into Arma 4.
Arma 3 was built on foundations laid down in times of single core and no GPUs basically. So this time much more computations and intensive
Actually, you know
things
what?
can be done directly on GPU.
Ah, there we go. I just turned my floodlight off, so you might notice my green screen here and there, but oh, that's so much better on me. I took some headache pills because I got a little bit of a migraine.
Even our own definitely feedback.
That's another reason I might seem agitated. Whoa.
Yeah, it's about optimization. It's not that much about FPS,
like, goddamn, dude, they're supposed to show like 45 different games and stuff, but oh, you know what? I think they clickbaited us. Wait, let me see.
Bohemia Interactive for giving us the inside
because it says that they're gonna have 45 plus never before seen game reveals, trailers, and developer interviews. So the developer interviews count towards that number. Ah!
Hold on to your butts because front-end development sped no.
Oh man. So yeah, this whole show is gonna be like this. It's not gonna get any better.
Half-Life Alyx Levitation, a
What?
special project from some very talented modders.
Oh, modded. Who gives a shit? I thought they were announcing some DLC or Half-Life, the next Half-Life game that they're working on.
Answer this question for the folks at Compass Data Centers, and it could win you a $500
Modded Alyx is old pastel. There's so many, like Workshop is in Half-Life Alyx. There's a lot of really good levels in there, but none of them are as the same quality as the dev maps, or at least when I played them.
Next, we'll hear what's up with Shuro's slate of projects.
They had like Ravenhold and stuff like that in Alyx. They were pretty cool.
Decarnation and Abyssals.
Hey everyone. Thank you very much for the invitation.
Still not a game, huh? Cool.
And I can't wait to show you everything that we've got prepared for you today. So it's been a crazy couple of months for everyone here at Shiro Games, with Dune Spice Wars marking the most successful release in the history of the company, and it's entirely thanks to all of you. But today, let's look at Dune Spice.
Oh, cool! A tactics game. That's just all menus.
Head-to-head and free-for-all, 2v2.
Wow.
Work together in co-op against AI opponents.
If I wanted to play a game like this, I'd play Warband or whatever it's called, which is actually, I'm saying genuinely, it's a good game.
Multiplayer will be available in Dune Spice Wars very soon.
Oh, that's the Dune game that no one cares about.
After 5
Okay.
years and nearly 3 million units sold, Northgard's story finally continues. In a new chapter set shortly after the events of the first campaign, Ragnarok is
I didn't even know what they were talking about, man. Yeah, if they showed some Warhammer stuff, that would be appropriate for this show, right? Or there was a new game that I just saw. It was on Epic Store. If you guys have ever seen Valheim, they basically have a game just like Valheim, but it's in Lord of the Rings and within the Mines of Moria, which actually looked really interesting to me.
All of our War Tales players out there.
I just randomly saw it on Epic Store saying that it was coming soon, and I was just like, what the hell is this? I like it.
Camp with your friends.
But I want to see like stuff like that, you know, like the weirder PC games instead of like this garbage. I don't know. Hey, Bobby. Nah, nothing good so far. I mean, they showed your Chivalry 2 like you were talking about yesterday, but
between 2 to 4 players,
nothing really.
And it will be available this summer.
Yeah, like I feel like they should show us a bunch of the Warhammer stuff. Because they got a lot of different Warhammer games coming out, actually. Jesus Christ, he's still not done.
Created by indies for indies, and we are very proud to announce 2 new titles coming from the Shiro Unlimited family.
So they're not even done with this main game, and they're already working on 2 more.
It seemed like our last chance to start again, to escape Earth's devastation.
Oh, another tactics game. Okay.
We used our limited resources to lay the foundations of a new life, deep below the waves of this strange new planet.
Subnautica RTS, let's go!
But soon, we realized it was not the dream world we had hoped for.
I mean, honestly, this one looks kind of... It looks way more interesting than the Dune game.
We found ourselves helpless, lost.
Isolated.
They're not even gonna show them? Oh, man. I don't know, that one kind of looked okay, I guess. Hey, Pickle. I zoned out. Yeah, that's me too. Oh. Ew. Who was... What the hell? Bruh, don't show nudity. Stop it. What is this? Bruh, these types of games can't... Like, they're not scary. It looks cool, don't get me wrong. I actually kind of like the looks of this, but these types of games just aren't scary. Like, make it like 3D or something. Okay, this game does look kind of cool. Oh god, that's grotesque. I like it.
Thank you very much for sticking with us, everyone. We hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
I might check that one. But I already am like not even a full minute away from that trailer, and I already forgot what it was called. So that's what happens when you have forgettable titles.
Exactly right to be afraid of the ocean in Abyssals, and you confronted your inner demons in the retro dream horror of Decarnation.
I don't need a recap, man.
How do you
move on?
A city in a world set after the collapse of civilization? Let's find out how by taking a look at I Am Future from Tiny Build.
Cool. I Am Future. Let's see. Bro, where's my open world like game in Tokyo? Where I'm like fighting demons? Just give me Gantz the video game, man. Seriously. Oh, this sounds licensed. I'm not risking it. Okay, no, maybe it's not licensed.
Warning. Hibernation aborted.
Yeah, like Ghostwire, but like an actual open world game.
6 years, 6 months, 5
Oh, Ghostwire isn't, though.
Welcome to Eden, your new home.
Ghostwire is just level-based and fighting specific creatures. Like, I was so excited for Ghostwire when I thought it was an open world game. And then when I saw that it was just some level-based thing, and it was like, ah! Not to mention first person. I prefer third person if I can. If I can. Is this Fortnite? Like, what the hell? Okay, that's no gameplay. Now they're gonna talk about it for 10 minutes. I don't know enough about the game to know whether it's interesting or not. I mean, it looks like a cool world, but I don't know.
Our forefathers.
Oh, it went right into another RTS. Is this what they think PC gamers are interested in?
A new generation.
Or did like Xbox and like State of Play and stuff, like I guess they just bought up all of the big boy announcements, so all that PC gaming has left is just the RTS games? Wow. This is pushing it, dude. This is like a mobile game. Jesus Christ. Well, at least now I know I don't have to react to this next year.
Strength, as well as delicacy.
This is rough, man. Oh, the mighty have fallen. These guys used to end up showing like some decent stuff. Not a lot of great stuff, but at least they had something.
And now, for these next trailers, it's true. They do move in herds. That was so much. The thought process is God creates dinosaurs, God destroys dinosaurs, man destroys
We know
God,
Jurassic Park,
man
okay? You're gonna show us the Jurassic Park game. Shut up. Just show us Jurassic Park. Nobody even wants Jurassic Park. Everybody wants Ark. Just show us Jurassic Park, okay? Get it over with. Oh, they're gonna play the licensed music. I'm just muting it right now. Yep, they're already playing it. In-game footage. Video contains paid content. What? So it's a cash shop driven game then. Like, oh, you don't have the dinosaur because you gotta... Oh, it's an expansion. Wow, well, at least that was short and sweet. I like how her intro to that was like longer than the trailer.
Humans interfacing with computers
for their own entertainment. The very notion disgusts me. Look upon my works, foul creatures.
You guys do realize that if you want to end up having an enticing trailer, yeah, there you go. You show some crappy banner and then you go into some sort of game. System Shock! Oh, they're actually releasing it. They actually have a release date for it? Oh.
A pathetic creature of meat.
So this is by the Night Dive Studios. These guys basically have been remaking all these real old IPs, right? They ended up doing they brought Turok over to PC. They brought System Shock with a bunch of stuff, and now this is because they actually own the System Shock IP. They've been working on their own original System Shock game, and that's what this is. And then I think next, after they release this game, they're supposed to be working on a new Turok game. Finally, an actual interesting game, dude. Like, hell yeah. So, for those that don't know System Shock, because it's such an old game, it's basically what BioShock was. So it's kind of like a big open area that you can end up exploring, and very RPG, different power-ups and stuff. The System Shock game was very brutal, though, because you could go into an area and it was a trap. Like, that's all the room was for. It was a trap. Hell yeah, dude. Good job, guys. That was announced so long ago that they were working on that.
Frankly, horrifying trailer. Developed by Night Dive Studio, System Shock is the return of a
Sweet. Now that's how you end up doing a proper reveal, guys.
To take us even further inside the world of System Shock, I am thrilled to welcome the one and only Warren Spector. Thanks so much for joining us, Warren.
Hey, thanks for having me. This is going to be fun.
In terms of trying to translate the experience of a game from 1994, 3 decades later to now, what doesn't carry over well?
The first thing is the graphics, obviously. We did the best we could, but...
That's why it kind of has a really cool art direction, too, because they're trying to make it emulate the old style graphics, but of course it's modern.
When the game opened...
Night Dive Studios, like, they do really good work. Like, legit.
It filled the entire screen with text. It's just a thing. I don't know how the guys at Night Dive did it. It's amazing. But frankly, as I think back on it, the game actually holds up pretty well. I'm excited to see it come back.
Just wondering if you think many modern gamers are aware of the impact that System Shock has had in terms of gameplay systems, in terms of narrative structure, on so many games that came after it.
I'm not sure people see the influence, which is a little...
Yeah, it's another one of those games like Diablo. Like, this literally created a genre.
To experience it, and I think they'll
so,
see not just
I'll definitely play that.
Playing this game, but also see that other games followed in its footsteps.
Nowadays, we walk around with computers in our pockets. We're worried about the evil of algorithms. How do you think about a character like Shodan in 2022?
Shodan seems...
it's a fictional character, man. I don't even know what it feels like to have this character in modern day.
As nasty a form as she did back in 1994.
Well, Warren, I wanted to thank you so much for joining us. And I want to let you know I cannot wait to return back to that world I played and enjoyed so much as a kid. Cheers.
Yeah, I can't wait to return to that world. I forgot right? Basically fans know way more about the game than I do now, so it'll be a new experience for me too.
Thank you so much again, Warren Spector, for joining us to talk all things System Shock. I personally can't wait for the game to come out.
These interviews are still so pointless.
It might ruin my sleep schedule, but before I spiral further, here are some more games to cram into your eyeballs.
Good stuff now. Now are we on to the good things? I guess we're on to the sci-fi section.
That the rise of Titan would forever be without misery or blood.
Oh, God.
We seek nothing from the solar system but a lasting amity of reason and justice. To see a war under any...
Oh, guys, look. It's Starfield. But, like, with more interesting stuff going on in space.
That deepest expression of human unreason would be as devastating as defeat. We have but a singular purpose: to establish peace and security for all mankind.
Again, you gotta...
Mars and Titan devastated our solar system. Lead the survivors to Demarat, where you will continue...
Oh, it's a sci-fi RTS. Okay, never mind then. Who cares?
In orbit of an alien star.
It's like they literally just take the trailers from Steam rather than... Okay, I already know this has licensed music because this was already shown... was this at State of Play, actually? It's called, like, Superhuman or something. It's another dumb Royale game. Doesn't show gameplay. It's nothing new. Has it shown anything from the thumbnail? Haven't... Nope, they have not. I think the thumbnail is literally just like, maybe that's just the PC Gaming's logo or something. Maybe it's not going to show us any of that stuff. Yeah, this was at the PlayStation show, the State of Play. So it's, yeah. Jump or fart. One or the other. I mean, if they showed gameplay, this might be interesting just because it's a Royale game, but I guess you have superpowers? I don't know. Again, sorry it's muted, guys, but licensed music. There we go.
All right, gamers, good work. You've made it here to a site of grace, or a bonfire, or a sculptor's idol, or a lamp. Make sure you're staying hydrated, replenish your potions, and most importantly, keep letting us know what games you're excited about using hashtag PC.
How about anything, dude? Like, I want to see what this hashtag has because it's probably just going to be people saying this show sucks.
It's time to enjoy a slice of that lovely cyberpunk life, courtesy of Nivalis, and experience the investigative horror of immortality, the latest from the mind of Sam Barlow.
Wait, what? Cyberpunk DLC? Could be cool. World premiere. This is like the first.
I believe we have a short clip here. Do you want to tell us what we're about to see?
Well, I don't want to spoil things too much.
What? Oh, he was just saying Cyberpunk, not the game at all. He was just mentioning Cyberpunk.
Does this work as a confession?
Is this like the brain hack or whatever from Cyberpunk? They just decided that they would make a game out of it with film? He's got a bloody pee-pee. I saw that. What the hell, dude? How about you save this world premiere for like somewhere else? Cause nah, man. No, I know, Pastel. It's just, I thought when they were saying Cyberpunk, I thought they were talking about the game. Like, I thought we were going to have more on that. Uncover 3 lost movies. No. See? And now he's got pants on. I mean, that's a great title. Immortality? Other games should have that title.
You should take a break. No.
Comes to Game Pass. Sweet. Oh. Wait, we saw this one before, didn't we?
Hey,
wait,
boss,
what is
time
this?
to wake up. We got customers waiting.
It's better Cyberpunk. What the hell is this?
Where to start? Let's clean this place up. Move some chairs and tables around. We can make this place shine again.
Oh. It's like managing a restaurant?
Grow some veg in the greenhouse.
Yeah, it's like, okay. The graphics look great. Why couldn't this be an actual video game instead of a sim?
So make friends. Make
I love that style of like 3D pixel art, dude.
the old charm. Or water down their drinks. I'm not.
Damn. Looks really good. Reminds me of Teardown.
This is a world to explore, to make stories.
I mean, it looks okay. It doesn't look bad.
You ever look up at the clouds and wonder what's up there? Well, if you dream big enough, maybe.
But I thought it was gonna be like an action game or something, not just this. Great looking world, though.
To Nivalis.
Damn. Yeah, voxel graphics look great, dude. Like, oof.
Hi, I'm Marco. And I'm Roman.
And I'm Polo.
Fans, we are big fans
Sorry.
of cyberpunk fiction and games, but we have our own ideas of what a cyberpunk world can be. This is a game in which
We have our own ideas. It looks the same as Cyberpunk to me, man. It looks better than Cyberpunk to me, but I just wish there was gameplay.
Or maybe you just want to take the day off and go fishing at the docks instead. Nivalis primarily uses voxel art for the environments. We spend lots of time.
Yeah, YouTube's gonna do some bad compressing, but Twitch also, they don't seem to have this uploaded at a high enough bit rate.
And we can't wait to see
It's not a super sharp image.
and how you'll choose to live your life when you come visit us in Nivalis. You can wishlist Nivalis now on Steam and the Epic Game Store.
Looks okay.
Gaming rewards debit card that puts the power back in the hands of players. So with every
Oh, another ad from this, huh?
You're earning for the rewards you
Yeah, no, Twitch looks okay. It's just not as sharp as I would expect it. But I mean, it's better than YouTube. And then, of course, I'm watching a stream, so it's getting degraded even further and probably looks much blurrier for you guys. But I'm streaming at a pretty high resolution for YouTube, so it should look okay. But
Get ready
not
to
much you can do about it.
Your eyeballs, because this next trailer is coming in hotter than my computer with 3 Chrome tabs open.
That was actually pretty good. Get wrecked, Chrome. Use Opera GX instead. Now for my sponsored segment. Yibberidz Gaming. Oh. Me like. Oh. 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 Once. Oh. Oh. Tactics game. Ah, man, that's too bad. The graphics look really cool and stylish. I wish it was an action game instead. That's too bad. That's the thing, like this graphical style, or even like that other weird Nirvana Cyberpunk game, like the whole voxel thing is not used often enough for games. Like even this game, like it looks really, really tight. Like I really like the art direction, but it's almost like I want this to be just a generic like fighting or shooter game or something, you know? Yeah, there's not really anything that stands out to me either, Wistful. Like, these games look cool, don't get me wrong, but System Shock's probably the only one that was like, whoa, cool. But that's just because I know the devs and have kept up with it. Not like I know them personally, I really support that team, like Night Dive Studios. Demon School, okay. Cool. Please don't come back to him talking.
You just saw Demon School from Welsh developer Ysbryd Games. And now, it's time to take a bit of a spooky transition.
Oh.
If you're at home, turn
Horror
on
games.
all the lights in the room. Make sure the salt circle is unbroken. And
Horror
check to
games.
See that your door is properly painted with sacrificial
Later, Matt.
blood, because things are about to get certifiably terrifying. Let's look at the H.R. Giger-inspired biopunk horror, Scorn.
Ah, yes! Oh, it's just the same trailer.
Of macabre perception.
Is this the same trailer they showed at Xbox? God damn it.
Doug Bradley. And I invite you to join me as we explore Scorn's mesmerizing labyrinth.
Maybe not. Maybe this is new. It seems like they have commentary on this one. Scorn actually got a release date, thank God, finally, for October.
Of a desolate hellscape filled with biomechanical contraptions, part flesh.
I'm really looking forward to this one, even though it looks disgusting, and will probably get demonetized when I play it, but...
in decay and ruin.
But this game's been in development for a long time, dude.
Of the world, wanting nothing more than to be left undisturbed.
They're doing a terrible job highlighting it, though, because the atmosphere is what's so, like, interesting about it. And when you're playing it, it's actually really silent, and you just kind of hear, like, this very ominous, like, sounds from the environment. Because it's, like, so alien.
To an unsettling soundscape created by Ethek and Lustmord. Scorn has no dialogue, so most of the storytelling comes from the environment, discovering the ever-present symbiotic relationships and how things are connected. Equips
Like, they shouldn't have him talking about it, they should just show gameplay.
While there is shooting within the game, Scorn is not a shooter.
I mean, it is.
Every encounter must be carefully considered.
But yeah, that was the thing that was kind of interesting about the game, is you want to actually avoid combat just because most things will one-shot you.
I hope you've enjoyed this glimpse into the twisted world of Scorn. The team at Ebb Software can't wait for you to
Either way,
uncover the
I'm interested for
secrets
this one.
of this unique world as you experience Scorn firsthand this October.
Yay!
Are you prepared to unravel your inner self within Scorn's world of horror?
I still don't get this weird cringy guy talking over it. It's almost as if they're trying to market it for kids. No little kids interested in that game. Like, get over yourselves, guys. That's like weird, gross shit for freaks like me.
Playing Dune Spice Wars, harvesting melange, and trying to figure out how to pronounce
No, it is a horror game.
I'm equally ready to turn hordes of Tyranids into a Jackson Pollock.
Look, he's got those earbuds again.
40K Space Marine 2.
Oh, hey! There we go. We are doing Warhammer stuff. Hell yeah.
Size power armor of Titus, an elite Primaris Space Marine in a galaxy immersed in a never-ending war.
Are they going to show us Space Marine 2? That would be dope.
I'm joined by Tim Willits and Oliver Hollis, the creative director, on Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2. First of all,
oh, they are. Oh.
Yes, thank you. Thanks for having us.
Let's go.
Now, Tim, I want to start with you. You previously.
Oh, that's why he's got the. Yeah, that's why he's got the earbuds, so he can talk with them. Okay, that makes sense. I thought it was a sponsorship or something.
That is a good question. I bet many people did not know that the original Doom guy was actually a Space Marine, inspired by an even older Space Marine, which is the Warhammer 40,000 Space Marines. So, you know, it's really exciting for me to work on.
Wow, that's so cool. You know, oh my god. Can you show me the game, dude?
It's inspired so many other video games throughout the last 25, 30 years.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know about that,
so
dude.
Much lore to sift through, and I think this brings us to talk a little bit about.
I'd say Warhammer's more so popular just because of its real-life implications, and then it just happens to have some pretty poggin games on top of it.
Makes this class of Space Marine different from
but I wouldn't necessarily say that these games inspired like other video games.
The kind of leader of this of humanity in the grimdark future. He saw the dangers that the universe presented, and he created a super soldier.
Yeah, they should show Darktide, but we've already seen quite a bit of that on the other game shows.
Genetic traits of the Emperor.
Like State of Play showed some of it.
Different is that a guy named Belisarius Cawl, the Emperor's kind of.
I really like the lore of Warhammer. It's really good lore.
Data and found a way to.
I don't know much about it just because it's so involved. I just know that the world is really, really cool.
Implants in their body. So now these guys are 2.5 meter tall monsters capable of destroying anything in their path.
It's reminding me of the 1,000 times I have rewatched the Astartes animation.
That's amazing.
It's so exciting.
The what?
It's so exciting that we now get to be in that position to play that kind of character.
Wait, what the hell was that?
We saw a lot of Tyranids. Are they the main enemy that you're going to be against? And if so, what makes them such a compelling foe?
In this particular game, the Tyranids are the main focus.
What was it? Astartes? What the hell did it say? I missed it. That looked dope. I want to watch that.
From goodness knows where. They spread like wildfire. They devour everything in their path, and they leave nothing in their wake.
So one of the great things about the Tyranids is they come in the thousands. And
Astartes? Is that like one of the characters?
The Saber Swarm engine can deliver these epic battles. Now we will have thousands of Tyranids, and you will rip and tear.
Oh, it's a fan-made series. Oh, okay.
Older games couldn't even hope to do. And you're talking a little bit about combat. I know that some of the previous entries were more melee.
I'll see if I can find more episodes on that or something.
So the combat in Space Marine 2 is a
that looked cool though.
In-your-face melee combat, along with some really cool over-the-top weapons. So
all of this gameplay they're showing is the first game.
You know, the original Space Marine.
They're not showing us new stuff yet.
Where it had a lot of this push-forward combat, which has inspired many other video games, but that never.
Like what? What did it inspire? Like, get over yourself, man.
Integral to
that wasn't new at the time.
Along with, you know, these really cool, powerful weapons. So you're either tearing up the enemies in front of you, or you're blown
That game was
away
dope though. I
from,
just want to see
back of
gameplay. Or was that, is that Marine 2 gameplay? I think it might have been. It looked a lot
I know
sharper.
you guys are huge fans of the 40K lore, so I'm curious about, in working on this project, what's been the most fun seeing come together? I mean, what's Saber Interactive focusing on right now?
Right at the beginning.
No, I know, Zuffer. It's because PlayStation sucks, man. Like they're slacking way too hard on the IPs. Microsoft is buying them all up for Game Pass.
Are arranged in these dioramas. You find yourself kind of crouching down and looking into the ranks of Space Marines that are facing Tyranids or
See,
orcs or
this is
whatever.
where
And something that
Warhammer
Tamara
is
said
like
at that moment
most
was,
popular.
We need to make this come alive. I don't want to look at this. I want to be inside this. I want
Show me the goddamn gameplay. Just stop talking, man.
And so, seeing that actually happen and come alive has been thrilling.
Am I going to feel like the characters in the Astartes animation? Because if so,
Jesus
then
Christ,
I'm
dude.
buying
Yeah, you're totally gonna feel like them.
Even more so. When
Yeah.
one of those
Whoa.
massive weapons, and you're faced with 1,000 Tyranids who all want to eat you alive, and you're just letting rip, and you can see shell casings bursting out of these massive weapons one after another.
Yeah, just like any other video game. Wow, that's so it's just inspiring. Oh my
To
god.
make you feel like the most powerful warrior in the universe.
Well, perfect. That answers everything.
Show me the gameplay,
Thank you
man.
so much, Tim and Oliver.
No?
from Saber Interactive for
Really?
joining us. I can't wait. Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2 comes to PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S soon. Now, next, we have a few more surprises for you up the sleeves of our proverbial power armor. First,
No more Warhammer?
D6's homage to the golden days, or should I say, golden eyes of 90s console shooters, and an atmospheric sci-fi adventure on the Red
Golden Eye?
Frontier Developments and Kyoken Interactive.
What?
Look,
What are you clickbaiting me with? Oh my god. Wait, what is this? What the? What? This is one of those moments. Everyone's asking for a GoldenEye remake, and these devs are like, fine, I'll do it myself. And they just make some indie knockoff. Bruh, I'll totally play this. What the hell? Oh, it's got a level editor. That's cool. Hey. Honestly, dude, like just play 007 in an emulator. That way you can play it with a mouse and keyboard mod, and you can have higher graphics than this. Agent 640, what? Agent 64 Spies Never Die. Literally capitalizing on the nostalgia. That's all these guys are doing. Demo on Steam. Alright. Do I care enough to download it? No.
Sarah? Ryan?
PC gaming show is just a flop, man.
Can you hear
Jesus Christ.
Please come in.
Oh look, a walking sim game.
Mission Opera has only one objective. Bring the Arks and their revolutionary technology back home.
More sci-fi too. There's so much sci-fi going on, which I'm down for, but
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
I need to know that when we get there, you'll
it's putting me to sleep, man.
We can do this. What do you expect to find on Mars?
Aliens. That's what I expect to find. I mean, honestly, that game actually looked pretty cool. I'm not into it, but at least it was more game than most of the other stuff we've seen.
My name's Elise
Jesus
Chappell,
Christ.
and I play Kathy Johansson in the out-of-this-world sci-fi epic Deliver Us Mars. Join Kathy and the crew of the Zephyr on an unmissable adventure.
These games look old. Like, none of these games have looked like that next-gen shine to them, you know?
Deliver
I
Us
guess they're all
Mars is set
indie
to land
games.
on September 27th and is available to pre-order now on PlayStation, Xbox.
Yeah, Tomb Raider in space. Legit, that's what it looked like.
And listen.
To this list of games still to come, the team behind Half-Life Alyx Levitation will put their mod where their mouth is, and then it's paradox time. Not as in us creating an actual time paradox. We're going to show you the
Oh, thank God. I thought they were actually creating time paradox.
You can literally
Hey, Gloomwood's being shown. Hell yeah. That's really cool for that indie dev to actually have it shown at this show.
But first, a final
I've kept up with Gloomwood for a while.
CS:GO and
Waiting for that one to come out.
How much has esports revenue increased
Holy
since 2016?
God, dude.
Compass Data Centers wants to hear your guess, and you can scan this QR code on the screen for a chance to win a $500 Razer gift card. Visit gaming.compassdatacenters.com to
What would a $500 Razer gift card even get you? Like, all you could buy is Razer products, dude.
Up next, we're going to take a look at Stormgate, the highly anticipated real-time strategy game from...
Oh, you mean that piece of shit that they showed the other day and everyone was just like, what the hell is Stormgate? Yeah, that's really anticipated.
When can we play this already?
Yeah, I can't wait to play it. Show me more. Come on. Yeah, blow me away. Come on, man. Yeah, from the developers of StarCraft and Warcraft. Oh my God. Let's go. Stormgate. 2
years ago, our team assembled with a shared vision to build a brand new real-time strategy game. Together, we've been fortunate to
At least it's not the same trailer, thank God.
all time. And now we
Like, if they show gameplay, I'm down.
by creating the next evolution of that legacy. Today, we are so excited to share a first glimpse of Stormgate, an exclusive sneak peek into the universe and game that we've been creating for you. Stormgate takes place
Graphics
in
are
an
good.
all-new post-apocalyptic setting where science fiction and fantasy collide. Our story begins hundreds of years in Earth's future, following the near extinction of humanity.
That looks really cool.
This great calamity was caused by the Infernal Host, a playable alien race of demonic invaders that are hell-bent on claiming this planet as their own. With our
Wait.
story, we are creating an ever-expanding...
Maybe this is the same trailer, but we just got some dev talking over it for some reason.
Play solo or cooperatively. New chapters...
Oh, it's literally the same trailer. Fuck off.
And plenty of other surprises. In addition to campaign missions, we're building a world-class competitive experience with grassroots and professional tournaments accessible from directly within the game. There will be different leagues suitable for all levels of experience.
Another game that's gonna come out and act like it's gonna be part of esports, and then it's gonna flop.
Level up your heroes, collect rewards, and customize your forces to open up new styles of gameplay and long-term variety.
Like, I will be surprised, because when games try to come out into esports right away, it usually just doesn't happen, man.
No NFTs.
Oh my God, no NFTs?
And you can sign up.
Since when did that become an advertisement? Like,
PlayStormgate.com.
it's just the next, like, oh, there's new loot boxes.
You might happen to know that I'm a huge fan of real-time strategy games.
No, I don't, because I don't know who you are. Shut up.
Years, I still play it.
Yeah, no, free to play, but pay to win. Yeah, we'll see, man.
Studios. They're a group of amazing developers who have worked on literally my favorite games of all time.
Which
And we're
ones,
here to
bro?
talk about their brand new, free-to-play, real-time strategy game set in a post-apocalyptic Earth. It's Stormgate. And here to talk about it is the
Yeah, we live in the time where they have to tell us there's no
Tim Martin. Thanks
NFTs.
for joining us, Tim.
Thank you so much for having me here.
I want to know about the world. I want to know about the game. Tell us, what is Stormgate?
All right, this is our first.
Can you just show
game
us
as a new
gameplay
studio.
instead of talking
And
about it?
It is classic real-time strategy, but
PC
designed
gaming,
to
just
be
holy
more
crap,
social.
these guys
We
suck.
build the game in a universe that ties everything together.
When did they
provide
think that it was
different kinds
funner
of
to explain a game's concept than to actually just show gameplay? Like, when did Xbox
campaign mode also
like
play
do
open-ended
better
co-op,
than
but
these
if you're
guys?
somebody
Like,
who really enjoys competition, we've got 1 versus 1 high skill competitive, and those are very
Yeah, man.
different ways to play in some ways, but they're also all unified by the universe, by the
gonna
races,
get
by the
McDonald's
units,
text if
so
they show
you really
gameplay.
get a
Yeah,
sense for how to
sure.
enjoy
Don't worry. I'll let you know. I'll message you in Discord when the show is done that they didn't show anything.
Building units and so on. And I know that for you, the game feeling
Like, I don't want to hate on the game, but the whole point is we're not even seeing the game, dude.
time where if the pathfinding is bad, we call that high skill opportunity. But I mean, how do you think about getting the controls, the motions, just the feel of the game to feel good in 2022?
This is why this show was 2 hours long.
RTS is one of the only genres I can think of where you have to have hundreds, even thousands of units synchronized over the network and respond.
Now they're showing StarCraft to get the point across while they talk about this new game, because they have no gameplay for their new game.
Custom technology. There's no engine that you buy off the shelf that does that for you. So we definitely started knowing that and having the benefit of our chief architect, James Anhalt, who did that work previously.
Wow, they created a game engine for it. Oh my god. Actually, you know what? That's more than Bethesda's done.
This is going to be one of the first major RTSs people are aware of that is on Unreal Engine 5. What is it like working in this next generation?
Yeah, it's funny because I think it feels almost like half of the show has been interviews, actually.
In so many ways.
Like, I don't know if you guys, like,
so we're very excited.
Is this just how I feel? Because it feels like there was less gameplay than there is talking in interviews.
Like, that's done in Unreal. So the high quality graphics that you
Maybe that's just how it feels because it feels so dragged out.
So we've talked a little bit about, for new players, making the game feel a little more approachable, a little bit more streamlined, but obviously StarCraft.
I hope to God that they're not like
astonishingly long history as a competitor.
I hope they're not gonna be like the Half-Life Alyx like mod, by the way, because let's not talk it up like more than it needs to be.
Focused on what are
but
things that we can add.
I really hope they're not gonna have that as like their big final point, right?
More seamless integration with esports. I mean, being able to sign up, participate in tournaments directly.
Because it's almost like they keep using that to string us along. Like they keep showing, oh, and we're gonna show you Half-Life Alyx stuff, and it's like, this isn't official content. It's modded. Like, is it the best you got, PC gaming?
The best at your schools. So we want to.
It's so weird too because there's so many games coming out for PC that I'm genuinely hyped for. That I'm just so perplexed they're not showing any of that.
There's players that didn't even play the original game. They just did custom mode.
Like, it's very odd. Like, even the fact that Warhammer only talked slightly about Space Marine 2. Warhammer literally has like 4 or 5 different games in development. One's an RTS. One is a first-person like looter RPG. That's the basically Vermintide, but within the Warhammer Marine universe. Like, there's so many other things that they could end up showing, dude.
It's really core to us as a team to enable modding, and we're
Valve is, see, that's the thing. I would be hyped if they actually were showing the actual Valve content, because Valve is working on the next VR game and the next Half-Life game.
We already have a site.
I don't know if it's going to be Half-Life 3, but they Alex ended up selling enough that thankfully they want to keep making more, so they're actually working on it right now.
To participate in the dialogue around what we're building.
Tim, thank you so much for joining us again today. We just got a chance to talk about Stormgate, the upcoming free-to-play RTS.
Yes, thank you. We know.
I'm personally super pumped to play it. And be sure.
Really? Are you gonna play it? I don't think so, bro.
Now, Tim, I'm gonna do a transition to the next game. Are you ready? This is gonna be good. Watch this. It's gonna be so sick. Next, we're gonna show you Lesara, Summit Kingdom from Quite OK Games. Now, as someone who has spent a medically inadvisable amount of time playing strategy games of all sorts, this looks incredibly up my alley. And it looks a lot safer.
Why did he force the developer to stand there with him, dude?
2 words to yodeling accident. Let's check it out.
Poor guy. Another RTS? Is this what PC gaming has come to? I think honestly, what's happening with this PC show, I'm not even memeing. Like, I think the reason why they're showing all these RTS games is because the Microsoft and Sony and Nintendo Direct and all that stuff. Like, there's all of these games that PC Game Show keeps showing that are multi-platform, right? Like, they're coming on consoles and also PC. But the other companies know and have the budget to buy the exclusive trailers for their shows, right? So, like, with Xbox, we saw a couple games that are coming to PC as well. But Xbox knows, okay, these action games are going to be what people are excited to see. Versus, here's the PC gaming show where they don't have the funding And it shows, because it's showing all of the strategy games that no one cares about and all the stuff that isn't exciting. Oh my god. Whoa. Never mind, I take back everything I said. Yeah, they did show the new Minecraft game, Ty, on the Xbox show. It looked great. Wait, is this, never mind. I was gonna say, is this that Monster Hunter game on Epic? But, like, no new content? And it looks like it, but it's not. Looks kind of cool, actually. Not gonna lie. Dauntless? Frozen Flame. Oh.
That was Frozen
Okay.
Flame, an open-world survival RPG from Dreamside Interactive, where you'll embark on a fantasy adventure in a world reshaped by a magical calamity. A cursed land full of...
Stop using the term calamity, okay? Like, Breath of the Wild did it, and now every game's like, calamity. Like it was a new word.
Fortresses and trying to tame the world, eventually growing tough enough to tackle the citadel that looms over everything and break the curse.
Show me the gameplay. Stop talking about it.
Of a monster. Still kind of cozy. The demo for Frozen Flame.
Look at it. Yeah, I know. I was just thinking too. Like, look at this room. Oh my god.
And see how long you can survive for right now.
Like, who the hell thought this would be a good, like, backdrop? So bad. Oh, here we go. Here we go, gamers. They're finally gonna show us something worth it. It's a world premiere. Let's go. If it's not an RTS game, I'm gonna lose it.
If you could listen,
and it's an RTS game.
History, then you would hear by the sounds of the Victorian age that the world changed forever. The roar of the engines, the bangs from new factories, and the cries in the streets calling out for revolution. In Victoria 3, we simulate this era. 100 years starting in 1836. And put you in charge of a young society.
All these games look the same, man.
You will meet the people.
That's the problem when they keep showing so many RTS games. Oh look, more menus, guys. More menus.
Heart of your nation and form
This is the reason why PC gamers buy new graphics cards. Legit, dude. Like, where's all the Unreal Engine 5 games? I feel like next year it's really gonna, like, next year is when the PC gaming show is really gonna pop off, because there's a lot of games that are still in development with Unreal 5. But it seems like they must be pretty far off because they're not showing any of them. Cool.
And you can harness the Industrial Revolution to turn your cities into titans.
What? Turn a city into a titan? What the hell does that mean?
Stage. Use pacts, threats, and bluffs to secure your...
Almost there, guys. We're almost done.
Anything done by war can be achieved with diplomacy. But you can decide when push comes to shove.
Whoa, whoa. Yeah, can you imagine that? That would be interesting. Is if they show this RTS world and then it's Attack on Titan, or an IP that people actually care about. Oh man, Attack on Titan as an RTS, that would work. Legit, that would actually be really cool. Because it's all about, like, defending the city from the Titans, man. Instead, this, just another, like, Renaissance freaking, you know. I could see that. Now I want an Attack on Titan RTS.
That was the gameplay debut of Victoria.
Maybe even make it PvP, where you'd get control over the Titans as like a buff or something. I don't know.
Let us take this moment to let you know you can wish us Victoria 3 by visiting the PC Gaming.
Oh, no thank you. Thanks for telling me, but no thank you.
Type pcgamer.com/wishlist into your browser to be taken straight to there.
Okay, that's actually really convenient. So it shows all the games that they've talked about so far. That's not bad, then. It goes through a bunch. Okay, a Medieval. This might be DLC because a Medieval is old. That's not a new game. Now they're gonna just start hitting us with all the different indie games. Ultra Kill Act 2. Okay, so they're adding more to Ultra Act or whatever. Cool. I don't know if this is licensed music, so I'm just gonna mute it. Sorry, guys. Oh, this game. Right. I don't think this game's out yet. I was keeping an eye on it just because it looked funny. Oh, Dusk is getting HD. I played Dusk. I really enjoy that game. Huh. Doesn't look that HD. But okay. Yeah, I guess they're just showing...
What's up, PC gamers? We're back again.
Oh, damn. This guy lifts. I like him.
Everything New Blood's got going on for 2022. A Medieval the Black Labyrinth, Ultra Kill Act 2.
They better show us Gloomwood.
And a brand new update for Dusk that's bringing all new HD models and weapons that nobody asked for. So we're doing it anyway. Now, last year you might have...
This guy's actually got some charisma. He's probably someone they hired for this.
And we're still not ready to talk about those games. But I want to let you know that yes, we're still working on a top-down shooter. Yes, we're still working on a Fallout-style RPG, my dream game. And yes, we're still working on a car combat game.
Oh, really? Ooh.
What I want to talk about is Gloomwood. Now, 2 years
there
ago,
you go.
Straight up forgot to show the Gloomwood trailer. Last year, you bumped me so Gabe Newell could talk about a bunch of demos or some shit. This year, PC Gamer, you promised we would get to show Gloomwood. So
This guy's good. Like, I don't know if he's a content creator or something. He's carrying himself very well. He's actually entertaining.
PC Gaming. PC Gamer!
Whoa, careful, man.
I will drown this puppy. I will, if you don't let us show Gloomwood, I am going to drown this adorable... I would never do that. Hi, I love you.
I don't like him anymore.
We good?
I want to hear about that new Twisted Metal game that they're working on that's like old school Twisted Metal, bro. Because Sony forgot.
It's about time.
I also like how they're probably just going to show the same gameplay that we've seen with Gloomwood. I know none of you guys care. I've kept up with Gloomwood for a while. Because it's one of those weirdo old school type of games that is right up my alley.
Hello, Doctor. I had hoped...
This one's a weirder one than usual because while there's so many games that try to emulate like obviously the Metal or the Resident Evil inventory and stuff, there's so many games that look like this that are just kind of generic shooters. This is actually more of a stealth game.
Don't delay.
So you actually are trying to avoid combat. Not to say you can't fight, but I've been keeping up with this one for a while. I hope it's coming out soon. Man, this is a nice trailer. But it's kind of like they put you at a huge disadvantage with all of your weapons and junk. I think it's another one of those games being made by like a very, very small team. But I remember seeing the dev talking about it on Twitter like a couple years back. So it's cool that it got a highlight.
I like more than playing New Blood's games, and that's probably the URLs they make.
He's out of sync.
It wouldn't be a PC gaming show without the silliest, most ridiculous website names in human history. Which is why I'm delighted to share that next we have a group of such games that run the gamut from medieval mayhem to an adorable animal fight club. And our first rule: we absolutely plan to talk about it.
Guys, in our world premiere, I swear to God, if it's an RTS with a bunch of menus, I'm going to lose it. It's getting to the end of the show, so now it should be the good stuff, right? Or it could just be a puzzle game.
Corrupted what? Why is it always doing this just when I need to showcase the game? Okay, I'm gonna take that. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Yes, I have.
The update to System 10.1.1 will provide a clean sorting of all your files and ensure that situations like this won't ever happen.
Oh, no. Nobody's updating me. That's the thing. Nope.
Yep.
Thank
Nope.
you, but
Nope.
we'll pass.
Nobody wants to update the
Okay,
computer.
So, I do have a backup.
Can you actually show me gameplay instead of this
While
eyeball
everyone
and this
to beg
gag?
for it, please welcome my personal assistant. That will do a great job at pitching the game for you.
That's pretty funny.
Talk about how cool I am in the story and how funny and witty. You know, just talk about me.
This really reminds me of what's that era game that came out? Stanley Parable. They had like the deluxe edition come out or something, and it just popped off hard. Everyone always talks about that game.
Found it.
But this seems to be kind of copying their style. Portal has this as well, obviously.
Okay, who had the amazing idea to save the trailer backup in 14.4 pixels? Do we have any ants working for us? What?
That's it? Really? I'm not gonna wishlist it, man. Oh, there's the RTS that I was waiting for. Hell yeah, here we go. This is what I wanted to see.
Of thy noble family.
Oh yeah.
Depends on
There we go.
To rule the city, to fight with
more RTSs,
and to learn. Oh, if only it were that easy.
Yeah, there we go. Breed more units. Oh man, they're using emojis too. Honestly, whatever this game is, looks way more interesting than all the other RTS games they've shown. I'm not even kidding. Like, the graphics are kind of eh, but it looks like it's dealing with some interesting concepts. Story generating strategy. That's kind of cool. Oh, okay, this game is old then and going to 3.0. What the hell is this? Who asked for a Smash Bros. Game with animals? Nobody, I guess? Is this like a My Little Pony, like, PvP game or something? I mean, I guess this is good for little kids. It sure as hell shouldn't be shown at the PC gaming show. Them's fighting herds. It even has DLC, so it's not even new. Okay. This is a little more interesting because it looks like a multiplayer game. Wait a minute, isn't this that game that popped off on Steam? I don't remember the name of it, but if I'm not mistaken, this game just went crazy. Yeah. Core Keeper, is that what it's called? Yeah, I don't know, I don't remember the name, but I just know that it just exploded. This is actually cool because I've never seen gameplay. This game does, like, I understand why it popped off. This game looks interesting. Ooh. Yeah, this game's already out, so I don't know why they're showing it, but this game I remember, like, it came out on... Oh, Sunken Sea update. Oh, okay, that's why they're advertising it. Sweet, dude. But yeah, this game came out on Steam and it exploded in popularity.
That was the latest DLC for Core Keeper,
Sweet.
the sandbox survival sim from Fireshine Games and Pugstorm. The Sunken Sea biome update is available on June 15th for all Core Keeper players.
June 15th may be when we get the Nintendo Direct.
So press enter to continue. Did you press it? I'm gonna go ahead and assume you pressed it. Press it.
Cool. At least they're starting to get to the point, because now they know the show's almost done. Please don't be Plague Tale. Wait, what is this? Another story-driven game?
When our crops failed, the ruling class would still collect the same share, leaving our children to starve. And if we had any coin to our name, the taxman would appear, demanding it for the crown.
Show's almost done, guys. We got 10 minutes left.
Nobles hid behind the safety of their walls and did nothing when raiders pillaged the outskirts of the city.
Why do they think that this sells? It's so odd.
That it was time to leave.
The funny thing is, too, I love how, like, this isn't the first game we've seen with this, like, concept art style type, you know? Like, this is like the 5th or 6th game we've seen that look like this.
This wild, unsettled land.
And so because of it, like, none of these games have stood out to me, you know? They all just look the same. I don't even know if this is a game. I think this is just a new movie or something, because they're not showing us anything. Now they're gonna show us the title and then say to wishlist it, right? Yep, wishlist on Steam. Fuck you. No. Well, here's a world exclusive. Show me another RTS. Come on, roll that dice. Show me another RTS. Oh, cool. It's the exact same game we just saw, but with, like, less drawings on it. Less lines. How are these so far into this premiere?
Is destined to be understood.
And then it's not going to show us any gameplay either.
Whims of the weather.
Man, you know what all this show did was make me want to buy that Core Keeper game. I gotta write that down because I gotta grab Core Keeper when it's on sale.
Any waste would be fatal.
I didn't know it was multiplayer as well. I gotta, if there's a pack I can buy for my buddies or something, because that game looked Terraria good.
From now on, our city will be.
Oh, it's an RTS! PC gaming show, the RTS Chronicles. Yeah, do they have a 4-pack for that Core Keeper game? Yeah, I know I could buy it, but I'm gonna keep that one in mind. I might pick that up if I can buy a bunch for my friends for a decent value. How much is that Core Keeper game? Is it like 10, 20 bucks?
The seeds of knowledge that bind all the elements together.
To build our survival.
To build our city. To live
Oh, it's only 11 bucks? Oh, hell yeah, dude. Okay, I'm down. Yeah. That's all this show did, was it introduced me to Core Keeper, because the trailers on the Steam are not that great. They didn't highlight it as well as this did.
Welcome to Icarus.
Something interesting?
The planet we almost lost, then found a reason to stay.
Okay. Why does it look bad?
This place.
What's the filter over the screen?
But we've made progress. Learned the lay of the land. How to use Icarus to our advantage.
Oh, it's just a Rust game. Okay.
Our friends at
I mean, at least this game looks more interesting than half the other stuff they've shown.
new terrain. If you learn, build, and survive, maybe, just maybe.
Yeah, it's not an RTS, so we're not interested in this one. I do like the fact that he shot that thing and it exploded, though. Oh, giant space worm. That's kind of cool. Bird, hello. Oh, it's a map pack. Oh, it's Icarus. Okay, that's an old game, and that game sucks. All right.
In the rich tapestry of the PC gaming community, modders are one of the most inspiring.
Oh no, here we go. This is the finale, guys. It's just gonna be the mod for Half-Life Alyx.
PC gaming mods.
Whoa.
Right now, modders Sean FMP1 Snelling and Corey Latto are making something incredibly special in the form of an ambitious mod for Half-Life Alyx. It's called Levitation. It's an original 4 to 5 hour campaign that builds on Valve's original VR game, Half-Life Alyx. With Alyx searching for a pair of rebels gone rogue, they've discovered a strange floating building in Sector X and decided to investigate it, against orders, obviously, and now it's your turn. Let's go back to the world of Gordon, G-Man, and Alex with this exclusive gameplay footage.
They better show us more than just this, dude.
Alex, according to this old Resistance map, there's a control room somewhere outside the building you're in. Sorry if that's vague, the map was drawn using somebody's blood.
I mean, the only problem that I have with mods for Half-Life Alyx is that they can only really use all of the assets that the game already presents for them. And so it's not like you're gonna have new guns, you're not gonna have new interaction and stuff. Like, even that voice line you could hear was someone impersonating the actor, not the actor himself. I also don't know how, I mean, I guess they don't know how to record VR. Don't get me wrong, recording VR games is really difficult, but it seems like these guys really don't know how to do it. Oh! That was actually a new thing. Okay. Never mind, I stand corrected. These guys are actual good modders that know what they're doing. And they're actually adding content. I mean, I'm down. I'll play this. Just because nice excuse to go back to Half-Life Alyx. But, this is what they're saving for the grand finale of the show? Like... It's so dumb, too, because it's like, yeah, like, there is so much stuff they show in their thumbnail, and none of it got shown. Like, they really shouldn't, you know, they really shouldn't have had, like, TF2 and Max Payne and all these other things on their thumbnail. No, I know, dude, like, this better not be their finale. Like, this looks dope, but it's like, this would just be some random highlight from the modders, not something I'd expected in, like, a big gaming event.
It's probably Gordon Freeman, and not anything bad at all. Definitely, probably Gordon Freeman.
Okay, so the plan is to get to that control room and get Gordon.
Cool.
Oh boy.
Oh look, it's a Strider, because we haven't already seen that in the main vanilla game. Like I said, like, that's the thing, man. It's just reused assets with all of these modded content, which obviously is impressive that they can do stuff like this, but... But it doesn't get me, like, super invested in it. That was so jank. This would have been impressive, like, a long time ago. Right now, it's not as impressive.
Getting kind of crowded down here, Russ.
This is literally gonna be their final, like, their big finale, isn't it? I mean, I guess that giant mech thing, like, the environment is pretty impressive, but... Yeah, like, it looks okay. I don't want to dog on it and say that it looks bad or anything. Like, it's definitely an impressive mod for Half-Life Alyx, but that's all it is a mod. At least they seem to have somebody who knows how to play VR, like, doing the trailer here. They're doing a really good job making it seem interactive. Like, even with the head bobbing and moving their hands and stuff as if they're running. Like, you don't actually have to do any of that crap when you're playing the game. But, we waited 2 hours for this? Like, that's the part that gets me. Like, I feel like this, in a way, is going to just hurt the mod. Because people are just going to be too pissed off to care. Like, what a terrible showcase, man. Even doing something like that is really tough to do in VR, actually. Yeah, I guess that's true. Legit. It's like this mod is the best that they had. Like, Jesus, dude. Yeah, take the toilet. Come on. Make it a Fortnite, you know, a Fortnite toilet where it warps you to the other side of the map. Look out for the mine. I think I would have been a lot more impressed if the mod like did something different instead of just using the stuff that was already in the game. This is seriously it though. Like, I guess this is the end of the show. They're spending way too much time highlighting this as if this is some big reveal, but it's not. I mean, it sounds like they got a new creature. Maybe. What is that weird sound? See, like, look, he's really getting involved with the cinematics of it. I think he's hacking because he should have died right there. Yeah, might as well not play the mod. They've already shown it all. Yeah, at least this level.
Oh boy.
Jesus. Okay, here's gonna be the new enemy type that they modded in, right? No, same enemy that they just fought. And then it just ends randomly. Jesus Christ. Good job, guys. Only 2 devs working on that mod. Really impressive.
Well, folks, this is the end.
Wow.
We've learned a lot today.
No.
About ourselves, about computers, about genetically engineered space marines.
The only thing that we learned is we don't need to watch this show next year.
There's never been a better time to be part of the PC gaming community.
That's all we learned.
Over the course of the last 2 hours, we saw games from developers all over the world, and we wanted to thank everyone who tuned in to watch the show. All the developers who shared their work with us, and of course, all of the partners for their help bringing the PC gaming show to life.
Indeed, remember to tip your servers, install your firmware updates, and tell me if you know where to find a 3090 Ti. Tell me immediately. Anywhere you can find one, let me know. And of course, a warm thanks to you again for joining us at this year's PC Gaming Show.
Yeah, we learned, you know what? That's what we learned. That there was a lot more RTS games than I thought there was. Yeah. Wow.
This is the official PC Gaming Show 2022 pre-show. It's the live show before the pre-recorded show. Go to the start. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Replenish your potions and motion.
Oh, it's just bloopers.
But before I spiral further into my concerns, here's even more. All right, one more time.
Well, that was a waste of 2 hours.
From Welsh developed
Fucking hell.
You want perfect? Watch.
Terrible, man. Terrible show. Hopefully we get an announcement of the Nintendo Direct, but again, a quick reminder, guys, that there is the Capcom show is that's gonna be coming this next week, and that'll be exciting because they'll end up showing off Resident Evil 4 remake and stuff. Probably show off some of the VR for Resident Evil Village, maybe. I don't know. And again, hopefully a Nintendo Direct. But the Capcom show should be good because that's just going to be more focused. And honestly, it's probably going to be half an hour instead of this one that was 2 hours long and didn't have to be.
5.5 gigahertz core i9.
But I appreciate you guys coming out either way. Thankfully, you guys were here to help me suffer through it, and we all suffered through it together. Oh my god. I appreciate you guys coming out. Have fun. Bye-bye.